these are globe shots, and with globe shots it's less likely to be a coincidence that when you see alignments, because you're looking at half view of the planet. You can tell that this is Africa, of course, and then right here is what I'm claiming is an overspill, the Himalaya mountains, India, and this right here is a subduction zone. So nothing should be lining up with this. As you can see, there's a lot going on in these images, so they're kind of hard to see at first, but they do line up. So you can see that there's an alignment here. This is not a perfect alignment, but it's close enough to show that this is moving away or off of Africa. And the cool thing is that, let's zoom in so I can show you what evidence I have that this is an alignment. Is you got these features right here. You got the southern tip of Africa, and if you look closely, you can see it looks as if it's been cut with a chainsaw, because it's all jagged and in layers. Okay, so if you look down here at that layers, you see that this overlay has this right here. So what I do then is I go and I get close-up shots and straight-on shots of these two areas and compare them. Like this. See, here's a close-up shot of that tip, and then here is that leaf-looking thing, but much closer. And when I bring it down, you can see that there is a strong resemblance. Okay, so hold on. Okay, yeah, see, look, not only does certain things kind of fit here, this almost looks like it slid away from it, but these look very similar, like right here. What's trippy is that this looks like it rotates and fits in here, maybe. Like this, because look, here's the layers. Remember, I was pointed out that this looks like layers. There you go, I rotated it some more. Now look at the tip of South America. Look at the island. And check out these underwater features here lining up. I think this rotates more too. You can see this fitting into there and that one fitting into here. I think this rotates more. Hold on. See, take a look. Okay, look how this fits into here. Yeah, here you go. Okay, I showed you this, and you see how that when I line it up, it looks like it, but it doesn't quite fit perfect, but it does look like that it's related for sure. Well, in this whole thing, I found out that I think what creates these continents is a vortex, and because of that, the continents are spinning when they're being created. So I take the reverse of this overlay that I believe was sitting on top of Africa at one time, and you'll see that it fits again in the background images. You'll notice that on the right side, that it lines up pretty good. So good that the bottom even makes more sense. It looks like something's being ripped open, and this is the right angle now to fit the bottom. So let me take a broader look here. Here's the heart of the matter right here. I believe this is an image of the Birkeland currents as they're being pulled apart, and I think now this is just a guess, that what we might be looking at right here is the creation of the North and the South Pole, because that's the impression I get. I get like they're pulling away from each other, releasing a ton of energy. Now, when I line this up with this right here, this obviously is something significant right here. You can see all that it's been doing. It almost looks like it's going, like it's tumbling in. What looks like banding. This looks like banding, but this is not. This is a solid planet, not a gas giant. But it reminds me of the banding that you see on Jupiter, even maybe the eye on Jupiter too. But that's just speculation. But look, as I bring this in, you can actually see alignments already happening, and you can even see the point right here. See that? How it lines up like this. You can even see when I move it around, it starts to fit, because that's the thing, is this has to be moving when this was being made. And this looks like this a lot, almost like it's being split open and being pulled away. And this is a subduction zone right here. Let's take another look at that subduction zone really quick. Okay, that subduction zone is right here. I think right off the bat, when I started doing this whole project, within a month, I had already theorized that this is not a subduction zone, that this is a tear in the Earth's outer layer from a smaller previous Earth. And that's what I remember. I have videos all on it where I point out that this looks like drapes that are being spread open because the Pacific Ocean is a rupture. You can even see the lines that are going away from it, as if things have moved away. And that what I claimed is what they think is a subduction zone is only a retraction zone, because the Earth is cooling down. In the blink of a geological eye, they just see what's just backing up slightly to be subduction. I mean, because when you look at it, this doesn't look like what a subduction zone should look like. There should be piles and piles of debris here in this clean crease. I don't see any debris whatsoever. I can actually see a crease. maybe just slightly some, maybe, I don't even think debris here. I just don't see the crease. It's blurred out. But if these were subducting, then they're not scraping anything off the layer below it as it goes under. So, and this looks like a zipper. I pointed out that too, that imagine that this is like a skin or something, and this is just zipped it right up, split it open. Now I don't know if that's the case, but it just looks like that. But my other proof was that this is a rupture, was that I can match these images right here, these reoccurring patterns. I can match them with the features over in here and in here. So I knew from the beginning that this couldn't be a subduction zone, because this plate is just meeting this one for the first time according to plate tectonics. So it doesn't make sense that I'd have proof that they've already been here before and now they're subducting. It doesn't make sense. Not in a gravitational model. This is exactly what I believe it is a rupture. And I could also prove it because I can easily take North America and I can match it right up into here, like yesterday. It matches so good that there is no discrepancy with erosion or anything. It matches exact, like it happened a month ago. Okay, just one last thing before I go, because this is actually in response to a comment that I got on one of my videos about Africa and the tip and the similarities between Antarctica, and he's absolutely right about that. I mean, I've made videos on this before, but look at the precision of that match right here, and if that matches, well, here's upside down, but the Himalaya mountains and that crater right here, and that matches. That means that then this must match too. And I think it spins around actually, see? And then I think it spins around. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but you can see this pointing right here fitting into there, and then the chainsawed part, you can just tell it fits into there. Fits into this whole thing. This has to do with the creation of our planet and the Birkeland currents. That's what I'm claiming. I don't know, maybe you can see this. Here it is, black and white, and you got the crater right here, and you'll notice that as Africa sits like right here, as I pull it away, you could see the spinning here. You see this? What's on the other side of this is Antarctica, but you can see that this fault, supposedly a fault, fits into there. And let's just say that I found something significant about more about this area that I'm going to have to put in a later video. But for now, this is what I'm showing you. Thanks for watching.